So, welcome to another episode of the Swamp Inside Florida Athletics. I'm your co-host, Anthony Beck, along with my other co-host,
Jerry Napier Brown.
And batting third in that spot, your man Marcus Napier, the third.
We up
Yes,
in here.
Napier. Up on here. But before we even get into the show, because this is gonna be a big one, first I gotta do this.
This is a big show.
But after that, real quick, Jerry, we want to do a check-in with you real quick.
Oh man.
We were doing our other podcast last week, Indisputable Evidence. Make sure y'all follow us on there as well and tune in because we'll be on tomorrow as well. But want to do a check-in on you because you kind of left, didn't say anything. So just wanted to check in with you and see if everything's all good with you.
Well, man, I'm honestly it's been quite a rough week for me, not gonna lie. You know, tough coaching a kid, spending time with him, and then something like that happens where he gets gunned down by gangbangers just trying to leave, basketball practice at nighttime. So I'm sure, Marcus, you saw the news and stuff on News for Jacks, all that stuff. So yeah, man, it's been awful. But, one step at a time, we're making it through. Y'all keep him in the prayers. Keep his close friend Hezekiah Kent, one of the best tight ends in the country. You keep little bro in prayer and just keep the city of Brunswick, Georgia, in your prayers, man. We definitely need it, but time will heal wounds. God will heal wounds. So, yeah, God is great.
Yeah, man, definitely. We'll definitely keep the family in our prayers and keep you in our prayers as well. Just the city itself, keep them in our prayers, and man, it's just another senseless murder, man. Gang violence, just not gun violence. We do not need this. We really don't. I mean,
no, not at all.
There's no place in this world for it, and I don't care what it's over, it's not worth taking somebody's life. So we got to be better as a people when it comes to that. We got to be much better because it's ridiculous, man. It's getting out of control. Like you see it on the news pretty much every day now, and I'm not gonna lie. There've been times, the news comes on 4 times a day here where I'm at. You will literally see a story like this every news block, and it's like damn, like every single news block we're hearing about another one, and it's just not something you want to see. So prayers up, man. We just wanted to check in with you, make sure everything was okay.
Yeah, man, I appreciate y'all, man, for sure. I appreciate all Gator Twitter that checked in on me too, DMing me, sending me messages, whatever, man. I appreciate y'all for sure.
And in the more lighthearted news, what a day today!
What a past 72 hours.
Forget day, yeah. What a past 72 hours. We know that's what y'all here for. So we should have a guest joining us hopefully tonight. And hopefully he'll join us. Waiting on him, see if he'll get back to us. But what a 72 hours really. And it started Saturday, and I do mean started because we got to start with the bad first. Austin Simmons, former Florida commit, former 2025 commit, flipped this commitment to Ole Miss from Florida, and decided to reclassify into the 2023 class. Now, him reclassifying was something that was going to happen. I mean, we're hearing that was going to happen regardless. The kid's got 15 college credits already. So he's graduated high school, and if you saw what they said, he has a 5.34 GPA. So even though he flipped to Ole Miss, I will say that is
hold on. 5 point what GPA?
5.34 weighted GPA.
That's what playing football for. Go to NASA.
I mean, the kid is very athletic. Clearly, one of the top quarterbacks in the country. But to be that smart, look, that I'm going to be honest. I love seeing that from these kids because that tells me that they're actually taking their schoolwork seriously. So, unfortunately, he flipped from Florida to Ole Miss, and he's going to reclassify. He's going to join them this summer. So let's go ahead and get into it. Your thoughts when you talk, because I'm not gonna lie, I was surprised because the intel I was getting was everything was good. He was headed to Florida. Everybody was caught off guard about this. So, what was y'all's reaction?
I was just scrolling Twitter. And I saw the Hayes graphic. I was like, okay, I know what this is. And then I didn't really see it coming. The whole way we got there was a whole saga in of itself. So that just kind of was what it was. Wish the kid the best as always because it's about them at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But the way we got there was really weird. And the only way we ever lose recruits is in the absolute most whirlwind 11th hour way possible, and that just kind of what happened there.
If there's a way that we can be trolled, it's always something like that, bro. If the parents are involved, we ain't getting them. That's what we know.
Yeah, at this point,
We went through like 4 or 5 times.
Greedy parent.
Yeah.
There's always a greedy parent.
Mm-hmm.
Said it.
Watch your note.
Watch it too.
Jerry said too much.
It's ridiculous.
It.
But outside of that, we have tremendous news. Just the commits that we've gotten in the last 72 hours, bro. Shocking to me.
Yeah.
So, AB, if you want to start, whoever, bro, go ahead.
Let's go ahead and just do this in order. Like,
Okay.
It started because like 20 minutes after that happened, the fiasco happened. Amir Jackson, while on campus for his official visit, decided to commit to Florida. And he's one of the top tight ends in the country. For me, I personally love this kid because he's very athletic. A guy that you can line up inside, can split outside. Just one of those guys that I'm not going to call him Kyle Pitts. I'm not doing that. But he's going to kind of play that role where he lines up inside as a traditional tight end, but you can also flex him outside to get a matchup going with maybe a DB. He's got pretty decent speed, so he can actually do that.
Mm-hmm.
And he can high point the ball. Former basketball player, all-state. He's an all-state basketball player. I looked at the team's record last year. They went 28-2, and I think won state, or at least got to state championship. So it tells you how good that team is. He's a really good basketball player. That tells you what kind of athleticism he has. That tells me that hey, he's able to get up with the DB, body him, shield him off, go up for the ball. He treats football like he's rebounding. He's able to do that.
This is exactly why I love sport athletes because playing one sport, especially sport football, that could burn you out so damn fast. So I am always for kids playing multiple sports in high school, taking from those sports and applying them to the primary sport. And basketball, if you're a tight end and playing basketball, that's perfect. We already have the template for kids to do it. Like Antonio Gates did it. Joyce Pepperson did it for a bit. We saw it with everyone.
Anthony Richardson
did it. I'm telling y'all, play multiple sports. I will personally tell you from experience, me playing baseball helped with football and vice versa. Me playing football helped with baseball. I'm telling you, when you play multiple sports, it helps.
Yep, especially if you're a quarterback playing baseball, that's perfect. Because I remember my high school football team. So Mark Burnell was my high school football coach, ex-quarterback for the Jaguars. Yeah, that's serious.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, so and then Tony Baselli was also one of our coaches as well. So we had pros everywhere on staff. And Mike Jones, who was our high school baseball coach, he was a World Series champion with the Kansas City Royals back in '85, and he was a head baseball coach as well. So we all pretty much got shuttled into multiple sports. They encouraged it. Like when we got late into the season,
encourage y'all, made y'all do it.
Yeah, just like they said, they had a list like early in the season, right? So when we got late into it, these are the kids who are gonna go on and play and start basketball practice. These are the kids who are gonna start conditioning for baseball. And so when we saw kids miss practice, all right, we know what it is. All right, they're doing conditioning for baseball. They're playing basketball right now. So they shuttled us into multiple sports, like just off rip.
Oh, yeah, they forced y'all to play multiple sports. Hey, my coaches did too. They forced us to play multiple sports. So, yeah, we definitely encourage that. And I will say this about Amir Jackson. Now, we got him over Georgia. And who else was he looking at? I think Georgia, LSU, Auburn, school. We got him over those guys. So it's nice to be winning these battles again. So
oh my God, yes. Yes.
What are you guys' thoughts on him as a player?
Who, Amir?
Yeah.
I think he's going to be a guy, and I try to avoid the Kyle Pitts comparisons as well. Body type is similar. I like what I saw from him playmaking once he got the ball. You see him lined up in the slot. He can take the ball, take the ball to distance, man. The guy is very talented. Great hands. Looked like in his film, a lot of times the quarterback just looked to the, to the side in the red zone, threw it up, and he caught it. So I think we got us a heck of a ball player that we're going to be able to utilize for years to come, in that room with Arlis Boardingham and guys of that such. So, man, I'm stoked about him. The guy it looks great. He looks great.
I'm over the moon, man. Just for that reason alone. Buys in the damn tight end room. Because Arlis Boardingham can only do so much by the time he actually gets real playing time. And this is an offense that people usually criticize Billy for not using tight ends quite often. Well, you can't really use tight ends if you don't really have any. So get as many as you possibly can. Guys who can go up, high point the ball. Guys who can get yards after the catch. Guys who can, if in time, be very good inline blockers if they have to every so often. Like, split them out, formation, put them in line. You guys who can do it all. Right? Not just converted, D tackles who ain't going to cut in that room. You have to put them in the tight end room. Like, actual tight ends. The more the merrier. So I am fully excited for this.
Damn, wait a minute.
I'm just saying, bro.
He's calling people out live, bro. That's crazy.
Y'all remember Clay?
Hey, I don't blame you. I call him out too. So, but yeah, I mean, getting Amir Jackson on board is he fits so perfectly with this offense, and I think he's gonna do some big time things when he gets on campus. And the tight end room needed to be upgraded. I mean, we have Arlis Boardingham, who I love, and I think he's gonna be a big time player for us as well. But you still, and same with Tony Livingston, you still need more. You still need more talent.
Yeah.
So go out there and get it. Now, the guy after him that committed was defensive lineman Amaris Williams from North Carolina. He committed to Florida over Georgia. I know Georgia was looking at him, but yeah, look at the list of schools. I know he was looking at North Carolina. LSU was in there, I believe. But another big time player in the trenches. Where does it always start?
So it's in trenches, bro.
Hey, I'm gonna give a shout out to our man Harrison right quick. Every time we get a lineman recruit, he got posted that little dirt clip from Left Now Cry Later. I'm in the trenches, relax.
Funny, I tweeted.
We keep doing.
I tweeted that earlier at the Marcus Mescal committed. We'll get into that later, but and by the way, that song is now been stuck in my head all day.
Christ.
But Amaris Williams is a guy who I am very, very high on. Big, pretty big guys. 6'5", 295.
Good Lord.
Big guy. And I think he has a chance to come in and play early next year. I know it's going to be a crowded room, but this is guy I think is that talented. So what are y'all thoughts on him?
Talented kid, good feet, strong hands, which is what I love in my lineman, like I've been preaching on here. Got a good frame. He can add some more weight on, get some good muscle in this program when he gets on campus. Crowded room for sure. Talented room, most definitely, because that's been a priority since day one when it comes to recruiting. But talent always shines through, and he's a really talented kid. I think he will have an opportunity. He'll get every opportunity possible to actually be able to play. So I'm excited for him.
Being completely honest, man, from this being honest, a lot of these kids, I have not even gotten a chance to watch their film. So tonight will be the first time that I watch these guys.
6'3", 270, but I think he's going to put on a lot more weight.
Yeah, he'll definitely be able to carry some more weight for sure.
So, and we should have a guest joining us soon. He just said he's joining soon, but right now we're looking at the film of Amir Jackson, and I think y'all gonna love him. I'm gonna tell you this right now.
Welcome to our delayed TJ Screw style slow.
Yeah, this is the chopped and screwed version of the highlights.
He's playing defense too. There we go.
Okay, he actually could have played defense. There were some schools recruiting him to play defense.
Can y'all see it now? Is it still slow?
We can see it.
We can see it now.
Okay.
Oh,
So
he goes up the high.
Just threw the double coverage.
I'm telling you.
He's catching.
This is what I was talking about. Playmaking.
Yeah, you're not tackling that kid in space.
And this is why we brought up the Kyle Pitts. Well, you know what? I won't go Kyle Pitts. How about this? Let's do Cornelius Ingram, who was still a monster.
Yeah, I avoid Kyle Pitts comparisons like the plague, bro. I don't do that.
Yeah, I would say Cornelius Ingram, even though now when I say that, I feel like we're all getting old since his son is
shut down.
A 25 prospect.
In 2025?
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Oh Christ.
Think about it.
I'm not going to play the whole thing, but you gotta peep.
Yeah, you got a solid picture of what he is. And this is high school stuff, you know.
We do have a lot of guys to show tonight.
Yeah, we got a whole laundry list.
We have a lot of guys.
We got a lot of dudes. And
yeah.
We just mentioned Amaris Williams. Let's pull up his film real quick. Because
pulling him up.
This is a guy that I absolutely, him and Nasir Johnson, both guys I love. I love that we added these guys to the room because I'm telling you right now, when the development gets here, when they get here and they start getting developed, nasty. That's all I'll say.
Is it true that this kid runs a 4.6?
You talking about Amaris Williams?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my
God. I know with the linemen, if nothing else, we get off the damn plane, get off the bus, we actually look like an SEC football team. So that's the possibility.
At least we got off the bus looking like an SEC team. That's what I'm talking about, Mark.
If nothing else.
Yeah, that's very true. So this is Amaris Williams, defensive line commit. Look at that kid off.
Did everybody see his film?
Yeah, we saw it.
Yeah, we saw that. We saw that play.
There we go. No way.
Is he playing running back?
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Lord.
Run that.
Yeah, run that back.
Hold on. This kid.
No way.
Back?
Ain't no way. See, man, this
was a running back, bro. Look.
This is ridiculous.
No, look. Here's another running back. Here's another running back clip. Oh, my God.
All right, now back to regular.
Oh my gosh!
Do you see the get off? Do y'all see that?
I would say the defense
very high on that. That first step is crazy.
Kid's explosive as hell,
bro. No, he's very explosive. My God.
Oh, okay. That's why I love high school football, bro. You just put the best athletes and let them go to work.
And we got a guest joining.
Oh, Lord.
We got Hector Rodriguez from Rivals.
We got Hector on
Florida. Hector, how you doing tonight, brother?
I'm good. And yourself?
Well, we are just enjoying America's playing both ways, playing running back on here, which is scary to see a 6'3", 270-pound running back coming at you.
He's blocking?
My God.
Did you say 6'3", 270-pound running back?
They got running back clips on here.
Yes.
Who? Javante Walter?
Watch,
no,
bro.
This is Amaris Williams.
Oh, the North Carolina kid. Got it.
This kid, he's playing running back. Like, this is scary.
This is hilarious.
And the thing is, he's outrunning guys.
This is why I love high school football, bro. Just put the best athlete on the field, let him just do whatever the hell he wants to.
So, Hector, man, Hector, what are your thoughts on what's going on, bro? Because I honestly, I don't really have a lot. Like, I'm just kind of like stunned.
Just in the recruiting world right now?
Yeah.
I mean, after the Austin Simmons decommitment, I didn't know what to think. I was like, man, Florida just can't catch a break, especially when it comes to recruiting quarterbacks. And then all of a sudden, you see Lane Kiffin with the won't back down tweet. And then Florida gets commit. They get a good one in Amir Jackson. Obviously,
Yes.
position of need. I was like, okay, but there you go. Calm, that's going to calm the flames down a little bit.
Mhm.
You get a major position of need and one of the best players in that specific position. And then comes another one. And another one.
Mhm.
And another one.
And another.
And then Monday comes. And 3 more come by, including the number 1 player in the state of Mississippi. You
So
took the best player
avalanche.
from Lane Kiffin, probably Lane Kiffin's number 1 target. You just snatched it from him. And Lane's got to be, looking around like, damn, what the hell did I just do?
He messed around and found out.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, he absolutely did.
The more you do it, the more you're going to find out.
That was his number 1 target. And you see the kid committed to Florida over Auburn and Penn State. So he clearly wasn't even looking at the Mississippi schools.
Which is crazy. But, I mean, that's the recruiting road for you, bro. I mean, the unexpected.
And Lord knows that was unexpected.
And Hector, I know you've been busy typing and writing and probably at this point probably using a typewriter with all the stories you had to write. So I know it's been a whirlwind for you. So obviously Waller's the biggest commitment of all of them, but excluding him, who's the guy that recently committed that you're most excited about?
The one that surprised, well, Amir Jackson. It's more has to do with, it's a major position of need. Florida hasn't recruited the tight end position, well, since Kyle Pitts.
Yeah.
So, or if you want to throw in Kamar Gamble was, I remember he was highly touted coming out of high school, but Florida just hasn't recruited that position well for a while, and they finally get one, and they get a monster. They get a kid that is incredibly athletic, a guy that can probably play on the outside, and this is also Russ Callaway's first commit as a on-field coach. So, great job by, Callaway on landing the big fish in Amir Jackson. It's going to be interesting to see how Napier will use him, because I know Napier in the past hasn't really used a lot of tight ends, but this is a really athletic tight end that I think you could do a couple of different things with. And I think, he's going to be a guy that could probably get 5-6 catches in game and make some plays for you, with the ball in his hands.
Which, if nothing else,
sure.
It's a big position need. We haven't had very many talented tight ends, if tight ends at all, in that room for a while. So it's glad to have someone who has the skill set to actually be able to come on campus if we manage to keep him around. So I am super, super excited for him to be here. Super excited.
Absolutely. And, the thing that I'm most excited about, I think, is the fact that he will get a chance to work with Billy G. Because he will be, mixed with the tight end room and the wide receiver room, of course. But I'm absolutely just beside myself about it. I'm so excited.
This whole damn, this last couple of days, I'm just beside myself. Because everybody went on the whole doom and gloom trail after the Austin thing went down. And then all of a sudden, it's just commit after commit after commit after commit. It was like an avalanche. I was like, wait, hold on. Did we just get somebody?
Yeah.
And then, an hour, 2 hours later, somebody else decides to drop commit. I was like,
same.
It's like, what got in the Billy? This Jamonte tape?
And if you are watching on Twitter or YouTube right now, we are watching the the film of the young man that we just got today.
The screw version.
Jamonte Waller. He is absolutely dominant. He's absolutely dominant.
I seen that first move he made on the first tip. I was like, no freaking way we got this kid.
Oh my gosh. This is crazy.
This is a bendy kid. Now AB.
I mean, AB. So you watched Jamonte Waller's film, right? Previously, bro.
Yeah.
What were your thoughts on this kid?
First of all,
And who's your comp? I know you love giving the comps.
this kid plays with he's got a motor on him. He's got great pass rushing moves, and he's got good speed too.
Oh, excellent speed.
But I can just see the ability to take over a game. Like you need a big play on defense. I see the ability of him being able to come in and be that guy to make that play, like get the sack or get a tackle for loss when you need one, or even if they throw his way, knock a ball down. Like just see that ability. My comp for him, would be.
Bro, you about to? I know who you about to say, bro. Don't do that.
You must say something crazy, isn't he?
Okay, who do you think I'm about to say?
Michael Parsons.
Yeah, he's definitely good. I thought he was gonna say that.
I for sure thought
Your Cowboy fandom. I thought I was definitely thinking he's gonna say Michael Parsons.
I'm a Cowboys fan, but Micah Parsons is different. So no, I will not say that.
That's a whole different breed.
That dude, let's be honest, might be the best defensive player in the league. But I'm gonna say
Ronald Powell. Not playing. Let me stop.
I almost choked on my drink.
God.
I'm gonna say a cross between Carlos Dunlap.
Yeah.
And Ja'Kai Polite.
That's actually a perfect comp. You just
stayed in school for another year.
Well, yeah, that's the only difference. But I see similarities with both of them. With both, like I said, with Dunlap and Polite with this kid's game, I see similarities.
But
like,
AB,
because the motor is there. He has Ja'Kai Polite's motor,
but
rushing ability.
Ja'Kai Polite never saw a 4.6 in his life.
Yeah, that's the only difference.
He's nowhere near. This guy's a different athlete than
he's an athlete.
He's a better athlete than those guys, but you can just see the similarities. Like, I love this pick. I'm telling you that now.
Would you say maybe he's got that Matthew Judon type build where he's not a really tall edge rusher, but he's a guy that has great quickness, a great first step, and just knows how to create havoc in the backfield?
I can see Matthew Judon. If y'all don't know who Matthew Judon is, I suggest y'all turn on Patriots film and watch him because
or
look for the man in the red shirt.
I can definitely see that action. I really can.
He's dominant on Madden. That's all I'm saying, bro. I mean, it's
Judon's a dog, man. But
you know, who's I about to say? Oh, Marcus, tell me what you think about this, bro. I see a young Josh Allen.
Actually,
Josh Allen. I'm just kidding.
The more I see it, yeah, I think he's slightly better than Josh Allen is right now, but he's not. But I can see the technique, the hand movement. I can see that most definitely. Mm-hmm. Just keep him out of coverage, and I'll be fine.
Keep him out of coverage? Why?
I've seen Josh Allen in coverage like 8 times a game as a Jags fan. I don't like it. I don't like that.
Yeah, keep him out of coverage.
Not that bad. I'm just kidding. Yes, it is.
I don't need a pass rusher play in coverage. I don't need it.
Look, so you don't want to see Josh Allen drop back on the tight end that might curl in on a route and he gets a paw out there?
No, because we tried that against Kansas City and that went predictably well.
Well, granted, it was Kansas City, so nobody was doing that to them.
But then again, Travis Kelce can't be covered, period, at this point.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, that's a bad example.
I'd much rather actual coverage guys do it instead of my best pass rusher. You know what I mean?
But Hector, I like the comparison of Matthew Judon. I actually do like that one for real. Like that's a good one. That is a really good one. And to get this kid out of Mississippi, do you know how hard it is to get the high-ranked kids out of Mississippi?
They do not leave unless you're Cam Akers. They don't leave.
Yeah, that's usually a Mississippi State guy, or even an Alabama guy.
Usually it's tough to get kids out of that Alabama, Louisiana, Mississippi area. Usually a lot of those guys prefer to stay home. I mean, I know it's a Gator podcast, but I know Miami just got a really good running back, so you got to give them props. Took one straight from Nick Saban's backyard, so, it's interesting to see that, some of these kids from these areas where, these guys usually just stay close to home, they're starting to venture out a little bit.
That's very true, but I'm gonna combat that with this, Hector. If the kid really had a committable Bama offer, do you think he would have committed to Miami?
You say
I'm just saying.
It's not. He's not take season again. I see.
He's not a take. He's not a take, AB.
I mean, if John Ruiz is involved, maybe it gets different, but. Obviously Alabama is in the. Was Alabama in the mix with him? I really didn't know too much about the kids' recruitment. I just saw the news.
I know they
got the kid today.
I know they were recruiting him, but they were recruiting multiple running backs too, though. Like they got a couple of guys on their board, and I know he was one of them.
Mm-hmm.
It's Alabama. I mean, they're going after every top player in that position. So if he might.
Exactly.
He might have not been their number one, but he's probably number 2 or 3, and that's still a very good option for Alabama if they would have ended up with him.
Because me personally, I like Kevin Riley. I like him as a player. So I think it's a really good get for Miami. It really is.
They leave him with something. If they ain't the number one guy, they'll find somebody that'll become the number one.
But I'll say this: if you're involved, I'll just ask with what money, because we know Life Wild is in the toilet right now.
They ain't even in the toilet anymore. It's flushed.
Yeah, so, but yeah, I do like the pickup for them. But me personally, besides Waller, excluding him, the guy I was most excited about was Aaron Childs, because I did not expect him to commit as early as he did. I didn't expect that one at all.
Hey man, when you like the school and you want to commit, go ahead and put it in.
I need to hear the story behind what Napier did to get these kids.
We gotta be cheating again, bro. I don't know what's going on.
Why we gotta be cheating, man?
Hey man, somebody got Huntley Johnson on speed.
In the NIL world, there's no such thing as cheating anymore. You can do whatever you want. Now
so we are not cheating.
We're just Florida's just catching up to the game.
Yeah, it's a little gamesmanship. It's a little immorality going on, but they ain't cheating.
We're just using our resources. We're just selling the school, using the resources. Wake Forest just hit a double. But wait, whose film is this? Oh, Aaron Childs. This is Aaron Childs' film. See, they got him as an edge linebacker.
Oh my god, dude!
Yeah, they line this kid all over. They line this kid all over the field.
Look at the speed, man. You got
he's
these kids
super
shaking
quick
in there. Oh my god!
Let's see what does his edge rushers quickness.
He put watch this. Oh, he about to do crazy.
And again, everybody, if you're listening on Apple or wherever, Spotify, we are watching the film of Aaron Childs. This guy has shown so far explosion, versatility, and moves and patience.
Yeah, this was awesome. My bad, Jerry.
Oh, you're good, man.
No, I just wanted to add that this was, kind of like what Anthony was saying. This was a surprise get for Florida. I thought not so much Maryland, but it was more like Michigan. I thought Michigan was a big time player in Aaron's recruitment. I know that the final 3 was down to Florida, Maryland, and Michigan, but I thought, before the visit, Michigan was probably leading, and Florida's, trying to, get into the race, But all of a sudden, Florida just lands him on Thursday, and that's kind of just the icing on the cake.
what a play.
That's late at night. It was funny because I was actually on my way to the movies with my girlfriend, and I was telling her, like, we were in the car when the first two guys, Amarius Williams and Nasir Johnson, committed, and I told her, I was like, I gotta wait, I gotta tweet this out because these kids just committed within like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And then while the prelims are going before the movie, I had to walk out because I see Aaron Childs commits. And I just whispered to my girlfriend another one, and she's like, "Jesus Christ, what's going on?"
Yeah, bro. I think I was about to go to church, bro. I'm like, what is happening right now?
Yeah,
She's not even a sports fan, but she's like, 4 seems excessive.
There's no
It is excessive.
Like all these guys just committing just back to back to back. Like that's an avalanche of players.
And it's 4 really, really good players. It's these are guys that are composite 4-stars. These aren't, it's not like you're getting kids ranked in the thousands. No, you're getting top 250 players.
Yes.
Including, 2 guys one guy that's a top 100 and then another guy that's a borderline top 100. It's just not only you responding to the Aaron Simmons flip, but you're responding with 4 really quality players at key positions.
Yeah, and
like it wasn't
I was saying from what I'm seeing, man, all of these front 7 guys are, they're like that.
Because it isn't just like a case of just getting players just to get players into your ranks, just to say, okay, we got some kids to make. We got real, legitimate difference makers possibly in these kids, in all front 7 players, and the guys that can do things, guys with speed, guys with power, guys with size that you can add on and get into the line room, and then defensive guys like Childs and say Jamonte Waller, who got speed off the edge, and yes, you're going to need these type of guys. So good job by the staff. Good job by Billy Napier evaluating these guys, getting on these guys, and getting them to commit. So, all right, the prospects are looking up.
Shout out to Jay Bateman. That man is on a tear right now.
Simple as a monster.
After having a rough 2023 cycle, I mean, he had a pretty decent pickup. I'm blanking on the poor kid's name, but they had that 4-star linebacker that they got towards the end. What was the kid's name again?
Jaden Robinson.
There we go, Jaden Robinson. Outside of him, Florida really didn't do much. They missed out on Malik Bryant, but I mean, he has come with vengeance. Getting Miles Graham, getting Darius Hayes, and then now landing Aaron Childs and Javonte Waller. That's more like Mike Peterson, right? Because he seems more like an edge guy, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, he's more of an edge guy, yeah.
But either way, that's 3 awesome linebackers. And who says that Christopher Jones isn't next?
And by the way, Amarius Williams, the defensive lineman, that was Bateman's guy too.
Who was it?
That was Bateman was his main recruiter, Amarius Williams, defensive lineman.
Because he's a North Carolina guy. That's where this guy came from. He was a DC over there in North Carolina.
Yeah.
Good Lord, Bateman, he's on a tear right now.
Right now, he is the number 1 recruiter in the country.
Let's go.
Insanity, bro.
He read all the slander from last cycle. He read all the criticism. And
everybody wanted him fired. And I do mean everybody. This is, I believe, Nasir Johnson.
Oh my God. Somebody put a body on him. He went right through. I saw Shades of Javavion Clowney against Michigan in the bowl game. I was like, oh my God, he's going to die.
Oh, Lord, bro. This guy, Nasir Johnson, this guy is a flat-out monster.
Oh, that 8 gap was wide.
Hey, by the
shout
way,
out to the cameraman. That was an awesome shot. Like, you can see him just coming right after him, just like coming in untouched. And the running backs, I wish I could have seen the running back's eyes, because his eyes must have been wide open, like, holy shit.
But by the way, looking at Nasir Johnson, look at what number he's wearing. 56, right? Who else wore 56?
That's TJ Slaton right there, bro.
Ironically, that's who wore
TJ
56.
Slaton.
Mm-hmm.
Good sideline speed right there.
This kid is a monster, man.
No, like, bro, what the heck?
Sheesh.
All right, so how?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna lie. After all the commits, man, I after seeing this film, I might be this might be my favorite. I ain't gonna lie.
Jerry, real quick.
Yeah.
Kinda hate to do this to you. Remember when you said you didn't care about
I didn't care about what?
I mean, you did say that.
I did say that. I did say that, and I stand by that. I want us to get the best recruits, but that don't mean I got to care about it as much to where I lose sleep over it. I'm happy to be getting these guys.
Like it sounds like you're starting to care a little bit again.
I care.
You need to.
We have a good class.
Like these are the characters you actually see the players that we get, and they're like really, really fun players to watch. And they're in positions of need. It's like, oh my gosh, we got something here. It's like I get where Jerry comes from. Like recruiting's a difficult thing to cover, a really difficult thing to track because it's 17, 18-year-old kids, 16-year-olds if you start them early on in a later cycle. So it's difficult. But I get it.
There are 8 graders committing at this point.
Yeah, this is unbelievable. Tara Bateman and Napier, all these guys are on right now. So like, just salute to them and salute to they've taken on the chin for the last like year and a half or so. Like it was like we're not recruiting, we're not closing, we're getting guys who want takes, all that type of stuff. Like they're getting really fun players.
Now 1-3 has the number 2 ranked class in the country. From the 247 Sports Composite, they have the number 3 overall class in the country. Now, Hector, where is Florida ranked rivals? Their current.
I will tell you right now. Give me 1 sec. One thing I also want to make sure is that Rivals has updated the rankings with the addition of Walter.
It's Cyborg
today, so
Cyborg Hector.
Hector sounds like the freaking Terminator right now.
He said he'll be back.
Oh, Hector, got you sounding like you're.
You sound like
you're doing a robot.
Sound like you're on Transformers, fam.
The man sounds like I'm telling you.
This is Bumblebee.
Yeah, Hector, you might want to fix it.
Yeah, try to hop off and then hop back on. It might fix it.
Yeah.
That was crazy. That's hilarious. Actually,
We had Cyborg Hector mode.
I was sitting there like, we please say we're not gonna have a Terminator 2 moment.
Yeah, bro, that had me weak.
I was dying, but nah, man. Shout out to everybody getting it together at Florida, man. Like they doing their thing right now, and I can't wait to see how they close in this cycle. But right now, the summertime is a blissful time for Florida Gators recruiting. Get guys on campus. Friday Night Lights is next week, correct?
Friday Night Lights is next week. And AB, I want to ask you, man, because you kind of been. I'm gonna give you your props, bro. Because me and Marcus, we both been calling you out. We've both been saying, hey, man, every time you say something is bad news, So, man, I'm about to give you your props, man. So, with that being said, I don't want you to jinx nothing. I don't want to jinx you. But what are the chances we land about 3 more guys next week?
I can see it. I mean, Friday Night Lights is always one of those events where, guys on campus and, some guys, might quote unquote get caught up in the moment and boom, they commit. So I could see it happening. And hey, you never know. I mean, maybe 2, maybe 3. Who knows? I mean, it could happen.
Yeah, like a guy making call up in the moment and start committing, or a guy who wasn't quite as sure about the program initially. The gears start turning in their head, and then they go into the season, maybe take another official, and they say, "Hey, man, I think I want to go to Gainesville, Florida, and make it official." You never know.
Give me one of them wideouts, bro. Give me that wideout that's committed to Miami.
Man, give me that Ohio State one too. While we had it.
You know what I'm
Hector,
saying?
you back. We're going to put you on the spot. I'm just kidding. We're not going to do that to you. And Wake Forest has beat LSU.
We actually cannot hear you right now, Hector.
Yeah, you
You're
mean
talking.
Mute. That's because he's on mute.
Oh, yeah. Your phone.
Can you guys hear me?
Now
Yeah.
we hear you.
No Terminator voice.
Yeah, it was clear whenever you came on just 2 seconds ago.
Yeah, it was clear just now.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now. We can hear
Yeah,
you.
we got you.
All right. I think my phone's overheating.
Dang. Well, you've been working the phone.
Yeah,
Yeah, man, your phone was fine first life. I don't know.
Yo,
Mike, man.
No, I had to take it off the case. It was steaming hot.
Oh, my
Hey,
God.
man.
Yeah, bro. You don't want to clip you up.
Yeah.
Mike, what's going on, brother? It's good to hear from you, man.
and this is definitely very true.
I wholeheartedly, and I think there was a point, man, where I, as a Gator fan, I was to the point where I thought that Dan Mullen could muster enough talent with his coaching to do something and win a championship at some point.
Lies that were told.
His best shot was
Lies that were told.
2020, and he had Todd Grantham running his defense.
Yeah. Corner blitzes from 15 yards away from both boundaries.
Double corner blitzes from 15 yards away.
Insane. Man, that was nasty work.
Like, what are you doing? And you get into a game against Alabama, one of the best offenses in the last decade or so. But then again, so are we. All you had to do was stop them once. You got the one stop, and then you fumbled it 2 seconds later.
Yep.
So that was the game right there. If Trading holds on to that damn ball, I think we might win that game.
We might have won.
Man, and low-key, in my opinion, I think we played Alabama better in 2021. In my opinion.
We did.
I mean, we looked like we were a more composed team in that second half.
We get
This
them
guy
held.
down. Yeah.
Grantham definitely learned from his mistakes in the previous game.
I was actually
If only the offense can keep up with what can keep up like they did the year before, they would have won that game. But I remember watching that game and walking away with Florida like, you know what, maybe Florida's in all right shape.
Me too. I thought.
Nope.
Yeah, bro. I felt the same.
Hey,
Mullen always had a knack for those big games. He'd find something for that game and just use it constantly. I remember with LSU was the screens with the running back. It was either the screens or he did something like he was pulling the guards and they couldn't stop it.
2018.
It was death by 1,000 speed options. So
Yep.
Yeah, bro. And he found something with Naquan Wright. I'm like, what? But
Oh my God.
honestly, man,
The horrible images that are in my head right now. Thinking about that.
AB, it's okay, man. It's okay. It's a new era.
it's gonna
It's
be
a
all
new
right.
era.
He can't hurt you anymore.
Oh, we got a question for Hector?
Yeah, since Hector's cheating on Florida with Rutgers.
Yeah, what's up with that, Hector?
Hey, both pay.
I understand, man. It be like that.
Bro. I feel you.
Now, which one's the main chick and which one's the side chick?
The one that pays more. I'm not going to say which one it is because I'm enjoying both, but you know how it is.
Enjoying both.
I respect it, Hector.
Oh, so you're eating it too? But yeah, this is a question. This is actually interesting.
Gary Nova?
Yeah.
That's a name, man.
Yeah. It's also Mike, I'm sorry to break your heart, but I don't do football for Rutgers. I only do baseball. Like I recognize the Gavin because I remember he was a 4-star quarterback that Rutgers landed.
That was a big
But
time for them.
as far as when it comes to Rutgers football, I have no idea what they're going to do on offense. Gavin is the most talented player on their offense, and Shiano needs to find something to get him going because you know, if I remember a couple years ago, they had a really good running back that's now the starting running back for the Kansas City Chiefs. So, obviously he can identify talent because, I'm blanking on the guy's name right now. I know I'm going to
I
get
did.
killed on Rutgers Twitter, but yeah, I mean,
Wait a minute.
what happened?
I'm looking at something, man. I think something might be happening. Wait 1 second.
What's going on, Jerry?
Hold on, bro.
By the way, if
I'm-
you guys want to talk College World Series, we can talk College World Series right now.
Oh, let's do it.
Definitely get into
I'm down. I'm down right now because we can go recruiting all day, but I'm down for this College World Series talk, Hector. This has been an emotional roller coaster for me, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie.
Let's just talk about last night's game. Florida versus the team of destiny, Oral Roberts. Florida ends up winning 5-4, but might be the most stressful game Kevin O'Sullivan has coached in his Florida career. Because I have never seen Sully, sweat out a game like that.
Bro,
He was fighting for his life. That mountain visit, man, he was stressed.
he was about to die.
I've never
So-
seen because it looked like they asked. It looked like he asked the ref, the umpire, how many visits do I have? And the umpire told him, so he's like, okay, I have another one. And then he goes
So
out there.
I'll tell you what happened. What he said. So Sully asked before the inning started, asked the umpire, "Hey, how many more mound visits do I have?" And the umpire told him, "You got one." All right, no problem. Florida reviews a play, and during that review, BT is talking with the pitcher. And even when the review's over, BT's still talking with the pitcher. And I think the third baseman, Colby Alter, was also. The umpire counted that as the final mound visit. Sully did not know that. So Sully went out there thinking, okay, Nelly's got one more visit. I'm going to use it now in this such situation. And then, talk to him and everything. And the Blue, on his way back, the umpire told him, you got to take him out. And Sully's like, no, you told me I had a one. I just used my one. That's it. I'm not going back out there anymore. And he told him basically, your catcher burned your last one. And Sully was like, what is going on? And it was just, number one, like he wouldn't even take the ball away from Neely. He literally went right back to the dugout. He was like, you know what? You take the ball from him. I'm not doing that. And, had to get Fisher, a freshman left-handed pitcher who doesn't possess 98, 99, but he's a damn good young pitcher. They had to thrust him in one of the most uncomfortable situations imaginable. Oral Roberts has two runners on, and their hottest hitters my bad, it was bases loaded. And they had the hottest hitter on their team, Justin Quinn, at the plate.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's lefty, so that helps Fisher. And I remember Neely's the one that handed the ball to Fisher. And Neely was basically, telling him something. I'm imagining it was like, hey, this is your game now. You're gonna finish, you're gonna close it out. And this guy and Quinn actually smoked the ball, but it was a line out right at Wyatt Langford.
Mm-hmm.
And Florida ends up winning that game, but Sully was sweating that game out, and a lot of it had to do with because, he basically felt like he screwed up, and if Florida would have lost, it would have all been on him. He couldn't blame anybody else.
Yeah, you went to a situation where like you get 2 days off and only have to win one more game to get to the finals. To oh my god, we have to scramble again, and we gave the teams behind us too much leeway. So I am thankful they pulled it out when that ball went to the outfield for that last out, I was terrified.
I was about to pass out, bro. I was like, "There's no way."
I was like, "Oh, no way he finna hit this out the park." I'm seeing kind of hit, and then just it lines right to Wyatt. I was like, oh, "Thank you, Father."
Yeah, I thought the same.
No, the last out wasn't the last out. I knew as soon as he hit off the bat, I was like, he didn't get all of it. And Michael Robertson's playing center field. And Michael Robertson, he has really struggled at the plate, but my God, he is an incredible defender. He's the fastest player on the team, and he's also a great glove. When Florida lost Judge Fabian, a lot of people were worried. Are we going to have that elite defense in center field? Michael Robertson provides that. He doesn't hit like Judd, but he plays defense like Judd, and he was able to get to that ball incredibly quickly where he was just camped under it for like 2 whole seconds.
Yeah. Yeah, man. It was honestly a blessing.
Yeah. Shout out to Kate Fisher. I mean, that to be put in that situation after, and in case you guys don't remember, he came in the Virginia game and Virginia bripped him. Virginia absolutely torched him. He went back the next day and held the lead against a team that does a lot of their damage in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning.
Mm-hmm.
It was just awesome job by Cade. Florida's sitting very, very pretty right now. Wake Forest just won, by the way, actually. Wake Forest just beat LSU, so the 1 and 2 seeds are in really good shape to advance to the championship.
Yeesh.
As it was foretold. But like the weekend for them, like the walk-off against Virginia. That
was dramatic. That was a dramatic game, bro.
That was dramatic as hell.
And wait, I just got one question. Y'all were scared?
Scared? No. But baseball being the game it's like, okay, you're on the edge of your seat. But this team, more than most Sully teams that's been through here, this team just has a switch. That when it gets to the plate, they try to flip it. That ball's even the damn park. We're in Omaha for the World Series. That ball's getting hit the freaking Lincoln somewhere. They are going to knock that. If they see it, they get any contact on the barrel, it's gone.
I got a little afraid, like in the 5th. I did.
It was really funny going back to the Virginia game when Wyatt Knight hit that home run. The umpire being an absolute hater at the plate.
I'll say.
Like, tell him to go. I'm like, bro, if you don't get out the way.
I think he's just trying to not, he might think, oh, God, if he stares at this any longer, somebody's going to chirp at him and then a whole fight's going to start. So I think he's just trying to prevent that. I don't think it has anything to do more than just, dude, if you stare at this any longer, somebody's going to take exception to it and it's about to go down. And, the umpire doesn't want any ejections, especially in a tournament like this. You want every single player to be available to play. So, why great hip, dog? you watched it for 5 seconds already. Run around the bases so you can celebrate with your teammates.
Yeah.
Team.
By the way, that ball Wyatt Langford hit, in case you guys don't know, that's the farthest hit ball ever in that stadium. By like 20 feet.
Ball hasn't landed yet.
He tattooed that damn ball.
No, he thumped it, bro. I was like,
that was a softball swing. If a men's slow pitch softball swing, he saw a pitch letter high, slow letter high, and I don't think I've ever seen his eyes that wide open on a pitch like that. He uppercutted it and put it somewhere that no one has ever seen anybody hit a ball on that ballpark. He hit the concourse.
Bro.
If you went to go get a hot dog, you got hit by a home run.
The crazy damn power on this team. You got obviously Jack Caglione gets all the headlines, but Wyatt is an absolute monster in his own right. That whole top of the order really is just crazy. And then you get some production at the bottom every so often, especially when going that little stretch yesterday. It was like bang, bang, bang.
Yeah.
Almost got a home run, but they got taken away off review because it was foul. But man, the power on this baseball team, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean,
what's crazy?
That's 31 himself. I think was that number 19 or 20 for Wyatt Langford?
That was, I think, 18. I think 18 or 19, and it was 19 because I was telling myself yesterday, Wyatt Langford is combined 3 feet away from being 2 for 2 with 2 home runs.
Right. He is number 19. Rivera hits number 18, and then BT Ripel has what 18 or 19 himself.
17.
And by the way, why is
And
this
Kate
kid?
Curlin has 16.
Yeah, he has
Kate
16.
Curlin,
With BT
Kate Curlin
Ripel,
has 16.
first of all, everybody on that team should learn from BT. You know, come on this show, and good things will happen to you. And that's number one. Number two,
That's facts.
Big facts.
and number two, I'm trying to figure out just why he doesn't want to give professional baseball just a chance.
Yeah.
Let's get in the corporate bag, man. Don't I ain't gonna hate it.
That's my question.
Man, I mean, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
he's going into the finance world.
have to make a call to the Atlanta Braves. Look, draft this guy so he can at least consider it.
Yeah, because he's certainly talented, bro.
He's good.
Yeah.
Hey, man, you gonna be doing somebody's taxes in about 2 years. That CPA money ain't nothing to sneeze at.
Might need him to do taxes.
As long as he's happy.
Yeah. No, I mean, if you've seen the postseason, he looks like a player that doesn't want to go to work. He has had a lot of clutch home runs this postseason. He looks like he does not want to go into the corporate world just yet. He's like, nope, I will. If no one else does it, I will do it. Keep the season going.
Like, he's trying to put cleats on it for as long as he possibly can. He's not trying to put that suit and tie on yet.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if Florida wins the title, he's gonna be the one boo-hoo crying. I'm gonna tell you that now.
Yeah.
100%. Because you know how it always is when it's your last game as a player and you go on top of the championship. Ain't no better feeling than that, man. The emotions are just another level.
It'll be funny if Florida wins the Natty, and then the next day he goes into the office and he's got orientation.
Yeah,
He's like, I just won a national championship. I can't even enjoy it. Hey, your 9 to 5 starts.
You got to come to work at 6 o'clock tomorrow morning.
a story to tell the kids.
Nah, seriously. That's a hell of a story.
But yeah, man, I think like the main thing with us as far as this team, we were always concerned about the defense and consistency of the bullpen. But we were very confident just in the batting, since the beginning, square one. The offense was special. And we had BT on. You just had a sense that BT was super confident, not only in himself, but in the camaraderie of the guys and just themselves. Like that toughness that was showed in that Virginia game, the Oral Roberts game. You can just tell that, like, they were ready. They were ready. You know what I'm saying? And
oh, yeah.
that's been the vibe the whole season. So,
yeah.
Salute to them, man. We are rooting for them. We're rooting for them heavily.
That Virginia game was basically this entire team wrapped up in a nutshell. Like, the hitting comes through, starting pitching is doing its thing and starting a little bit. The bullpen comes in. The Warriors are a little shaky, but they start to stay themselves, and the team defense stays itself, and the bats just come absolutely unglued and send us home. So
resolve.
A lot of resolve, a lot of heart, a lot of toughness. A team that believes that knows they can win at the swing of a bat. Team that they're gonna pick each other up no matter what's going on around them. A team that's really, really close, really tight knit. That's really all you can ask for ever.
And they got Sully's back too.
Yeah, that's another thing. They do have, because when Sully told the team, about the mistake, he apologized and felt really guilty. And the team basically told him, like, "Hey, we got your back, coach."
Yep.
We all made mistakes that game. Rivera, if Rivera makes that routine backhanded play, that inside the park homer doesn't happen. It's not just one. Obviously, it's a major mistake by Sully, and I guarantee you, he might have one of the equipment managers just count how many visits he has, and if he goes over the limit, tackle him on the field before he crosses the line.
Yeah, he's been on his P's and Q's, bro, for sure.
That's another thing. I'm surprised no one on that coaching staff said, "Hey, coach, we don't have any more. Like, stop." Like, I'm surprised Mike Rivera didn't come out and just tackle him. It's like you can't go out there. They'll have to pull Neely.
That was almost that could have easily been the equivalent of Chris Webber calling a timeout in the national championship game without having any timeouts. We thankfully avoided that moment.
I'm like, look, Mike got some ops on some ops coaching with him.
Yeah, but so now they get now Oral Roberts and TCU play tomorrow afternoon, and Florida gets the winner of that. So, of course, the whoever wins that game, so they have to beat Florida twice, right?
Correct.
So Florida, they just need one win to get to the finals. I think everybody in America wants to see Florida and Wake Forest.
I think everyone in the country wants Florida LSU instead.
Oh, hey, that would be
That would,
nice.
that would be dope.
Considering who we won the.
I think that's the more intriguing matchup. Paul Skynes versus Wyatt Langford and Jack Caglione. And then on the other hand, you have Brendan Sproul and Hurston Waldrop on the mound against Dylan Cruz and Tommy White and Trey Morgan. Like, you would have legitimately the two most talented rosters in the country going up against each other. And it's also a rematch of the 2017 National Championship. Right. So, and both SEC programs with very good baseball, especially recently, very good baseball history.
Yeah. I'd like to see it, man. I would like to see it. If we can beat LSU in something, that would be awesome.
Yep. And also, I know we were talking about football recruiting earlier, but Florida baseball recruiting is right now almost solely focused on the transfer portal. Florida already has 2 kids from the transfer portal. One last week.
Coastal Carolina, right?
What happened?
That was today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was today. The Coastal Carolina kid was from today. Last week, Florida got third-team All-American right-handed pitcher out of UCLA, Kelly Austin.
Oh,
so he was the Saturday guy, even though he really performed like the Friday guy. He will be getting his master's degree. It's a 1-year thing, so he'll finish his career at Florida. But really good arm, a guy that will compete for the Friday spot with Caglione next season. And as far as the other kid Florida they got Garrison, the catcher from Coastal Carolina. History repeats itself. Another Coastal Carolina catcher that hits the transfer portal and ends up in Florida.
Hopefully this one works out the way BT did.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of Florida fans that follow baseball were hoping that the other Coastal Carolina catcher was going to hit the portal. Caden Bodine, he's a freshman All-American, had an incredible season, and everyone was hoping can he hit the portal and we can keep that tradition going of Coastal Carolina to Florida. Bodine has not hit the portal, and I don't think he will, at least for this offseason. I think he'll stick it out at Coastal Carolina. But Florida gets the guy that was the original starting catcher and a guy that still played 38 games, and Tanner Garrison. Now, Garrison numbers isn't as impressive as Bodine's, but it's still a good catcher. Hit 275, had a 980-something OPS, 7 doubles, 6 homers in 38 games, over 20 RBIs. Very good defensive catcher. And Florida really needed a catcher because after this year, BT leaves and Florida, other 2 catchers, Renee and Salvi Alvarez, are in the transfer portal. So the only returning, catcher is Luke Kamen, the freshman. And Florida doesn't have a freshman catcher signed in their 2023 class. So Florida really needed to add a catcher just for depth purposes. And they get a pretty good one in Tanner Garrison. I would still think Florida gets another one, maybe a JUCO kid, just pure depth purposes, because you probably don't want to run out there with just 2 catchers on the roster, especially if both of them are going to play. You're going to need a third one just, for protection reasons. So maybe you get a local JUCO kid that is still trying to find a home, and, you help them out.
Hey, so the programs, both baseball and football, are firing all cylinders. I love it.
Yep. And basketball's done a really good job, recently, especially in the transfer portal. And they just got John Bull, one of the top big man in the country. I mean, 7'2", 200 pounds. You know, that's an incredible guy. When was the last time Florida got a guy that big?
I can't even remember, really. But Todd Golden, I already see his little MO what he wants to see in recruits. He likes size, he likes versatility, he likes guards that have some good size. Man, I love this. It's going to be a tall team.
Yeah, well, I mean, Anthony, we're both Heat fans. You know, it's nice to have height because, I mean, the Heat didn't have it, and it hurt. You could see in the playoffs it hurt the Heat when you played a much bigger team in the Denver Nuggets that you have a glaring issue. So the fact that Golden's going after these tall guys is obviously good because you want to have height, even though, you know, the game is more towards the 3-point line. You know, you still miss 3-pointers. You need somebody to grab the rebound for you.
Right.
Yes, but it's true, man.
Still hurt by that, but I'm recovering.
It hurts me too. Don't worry, it hurts me too.
But
the Heat and the Panthers just a day apart, just brutal.
And that's brutal. Oh my god,
Florida, man.
That's tough.
But,
FAU, Miami, the Panthers.
Oh, Jerry, no, bro.
Yeah, bro.
The first sheet don't do anything for me.
FAU was heartbreaking, dog.
Yeah, FAU almost died that night, bro. I was hurt. So.
Shout out to the Miami Marlins. They're 11 games above 500. They're coming for the Braves.
Yeah, no, they're not.
Hey, you know the best team in baseball is though.
AB, what y'all said? We fine in the East.
Hector. There's levels to this. The Marlins ain't there. Not yet.
Good team. I like what they're doing, but
they're definitely they're at your heels. It's not like in years before where, you know, they're 20 games back and, you know, in fourth place. No, we're in second place
for now until reality sets in finally, and
dude, they're doing it without Jazz and also Sandin having the worst year of his career.
Reality or snapback. That's all I'll say.
Oh my
gosh. Hey, AB, what happened to your squad, bro? What happened to the Yankees against Boston, bro?
It just was not a good weekend. You know, they couldn't hit the ball. I mean, they got blasted on, I think, the first game.
Yeah, they got blasted, bro.
Yeah, they got absolutely shellacked, bro.
It just was not a good weekend for them. So, I mean, they'll get together. Judge is still not in the lineup, still out right now.
Yeah.
But he'll be back hopefully soon. But, you got to hit the ball. It's that simple.
Yeah, it happens. Make contact with the ball, and it's a different story, right?
Yeah, Jerry, remember, he has like 17 different teams, so if one gets swept, he just goes out to the other one.
I do not have 7
This man got custom Yankees, Braves,
Cubs
jersey, man. In this closet.
As much as Cubs fans, we do hate the Reds. I will say I've thoroughly enjoyed watching Ellie De La Cruz come onto the scene since he got called up. That kid is special.
He's unbelievable.
That kid is.
Did you see him beat a ground ball to first base?
I do remember seeing that play.
He beat out a grounder to first.
Oh my
he hit a grounder down the first base line and beat Jose Abreu to the bag.
Jerry, this dude is a different. He's a different beast.
This dude's really amazing.
This dude, I don't know what the heck's in the water in Cincinnati. What they got in that farm system is something serious.
Cincinnati got a farm system. Pittsburgh's doing some nice things right now. Shockingly,
you suck for so long. You know, you get some pretty good players. So at least they hit on those good players. Got Jonathan India.
Yeah, India.
That's right.
Joey Votto came back tonight, hits a home run.
The living legend.
Shout out to him, man. But even with Pittsburgh, the number one pick they got from 2 years ago got called up today. First at bat hits a double. So I mean, these guys who have sucked long enough, they finally hit on their talents. The farm system's actually developing them. They're coming up and producing so far. There's just so many tight races all across baseball right now. Like I don't
Yeah.
even know who's going to be a buyer or a seller at the deadline. I have no idea.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting because like 90% of the league still thinks that they're in it, and I think it's and I think this is exactly what Major League Baseball wants. They want to have a lot of teams competing towards the end of the season because it makes baseball more enjoyable for the fans. It means more meaningful games, which means more fans attend and more money is spent on both those teams and on Major League Baseball.
Right.
Yeah, man. And it's the only teams that
I mean,
really,
I'll tell you right now, the Marlins today had their biggest attendance on Monday. They had the Blue Jays in town, had their biggest attendance on a Monday this season, and beat the Blue Jays 11-0 today.
Well, hell, I'd go watch Vladimir Guerrero Jr. too if I was down there.
Yeah, you can see him ground into double plays. That's all he did today.
hey man, it be like that sometimes. That's baseball for you.
That is some of the worst. That's one of the worst feelings in the world. You got guys on base the whole time. You just keep grounding the double play. It sucks.
Oh, and
Baseball-
that's the crazy part. Oh, trust me, as a Marlins fan, I feel that. We lead the league in double plays.
Oof.
But yeah, with the recruiting, Hector, who do you think is next to pop? Because I got
I'm sorry?
mine a couple of places. Who do you think is next to possibly pop for Florida? I got my antennas a couple of places.
Football or just in general?
Football.
That's interesting. I mean, maybe Kendall Jackson. I know that he has a commitment date set up. Maybe it's him. I don't know if they're going to get anybody in the next couple of weeks. I know Florida's not hosting any more official visits. They're done. I think they're saving the rest for the season and also during the winter and in January. Who else? Maybe Teddy Foster. You know, I know Foster had a really good visit, the cornerback out of Cardinal Mooney. Maybe he's a guy that pops in the near future. But as of right now, I think we're going to see the commitment slow down because you can only have so many kids in a starting class. But at the end of the day, it's great, great stuff for the University of Florida to have. By the way, on Rivals, I don't know if you guys, because my phone overheated, but Florida has the number 3 class on Rivals.
Rivals.
That's
3
what's
and
up.
247, and number 2 and all 3.
I don't say that's what it is. But speaking of recruiting, Jamonte Walker was interviewed by Hayes Fawcett. This is what he said on his decision to commit. I've been grinding these Mississippi marshes my whole life. When I was given the opportunity to grind in someone else's wetland, it had to be a swamp. Because all I know how to do is get it out the mud.
Dang.
All you need to know about this kid right there.
Yo, yeah.
I love this kid already.
Yeah. And he said he realized he was going to commit this morning at 4 a.m.
Dang, bro.
He woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Was like, you know what? I'm gonna commit today.
That's
I'm
how
a
baseball
Gator.
time is. You know what? I'm going to go to Gainesville, Florida, and just call coaches up and say, hey, man, I'm all in. Let's go. Drop the head.
It's exciting, bro.
He's already recruiting. So
Love it.
he pretty much said when he joined in, he think he's gonna start another domino effect. Other guys are gonna join. So hey,
I'm excited, bro. Hopefully, this is the best defensive recruiting class, especially that we've had since 2010.
recruiting is fun again.
This means something to me, man. But nah, like, this is the best thing about this class. You got elite players who want to play with the other elite players, and they want to go out and get them as much as they can. They're like, they in these kids' ears, these 7-on-7 camps. They in these kids' ears, during the season, setting up OVs. They're all over the place.
It's just so much fun to wake up and see all the commitments happen. Like it's been so many years since we were able to see that.
Yeah.
You I hate to even say this because it's gonna burn my tongue. Say it. It's what it feels like to be a Georgia fan.
I know, Amy. Let's
Oh man.
a little bit, man.
Bro.
I ain't going that far,
Settle down.
RELAA.
But yeah, Hector, we don't want to hold you up too much longer. Let everybody know where they can follow you and read your stuff.
Yeah, so you can follow me on Hector_baseball on Twitter. First attempt Florida on Rivals, also the Night Report, also on Rivals. I do a lot of game threads. We'll have over 6,000 people read and react during the Florida game. We had over 6,000, read and react during the last College World Series game against Oral Roberts. Very interactive. You get play-by-play coverage by me, and also, I'll be able to answer any questions that you may have. Also, keep on the lookout. Florida baseball recruiting is not over yet. There's a couple big-time transfers that Florida's in the mix with, and I think Florida could land in the near future. Obviously, Sully's pretty busy at the moment with the College World Series, and so he hasn't been able to host any kids, but I think there's a couple kids that a lot of top guys in the transfer portal right now that could make their way to Gainesville in the next couple weeks.
Right. And by the way, Hector, they were supposed to send you to Omaha. What happened? Was it not in the budget or something? Because they were supposed to send you.
I have a day job that won't let me go to Omaha for a week and a half, especially that I'm going to Vegas in next month.
Man, going to Vegas.
Not coming back from Vegas.
I'm going to Vegas for some vacation. Me and my brother just gonna help Vegas build some more buildings. We're gonna make some donations to Vegas.
You make some donations to Vegas. You have to work in Vegas too, because you might have to pull a Will Smith and Carlton when they lost their money in Vegas and just do it.
The Bellagio welcomes you.
You might have to do all. You might have to do
hopefully Hector don't end up in Bangkok, bro.
Relax.
Either that or I don't end up on a rooftop. One or the other.
What?
Or in the
Damn, Jay, you trying to kill him? What's going on?
No, man.
But yeah, we appreciate you for joining us tonight.
Oh my god.
Definitely, man. We definitely appreciate you.
Thank you guys for having me. I always have a great time joining you guys. Great conversations. Keep it up. Love the show. And, hey, give these guys a like, subscribe, give these guys 5 stars. They earned it.
Oh, man. Thank you, bro. Much appreciated. Blessings to you.
Of course, man. No problem. You too.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, guys.
Absolutely, man.
That was Hector Rodriguez, and that was. It's always great getting Hector on here, man. Always, we get great info, great insight, both football recruiting and with baseball. I mean, we're busy with baseball because we're in.
We even got Cyborg Hector for a little bit too, man.
Yeah, man. We had a whole bunch of Hectors on here.
Yeah, we got Terminator Hector on here as well. So
he's like Melly and Melvin.
That was a little crazy.
Let me stop.
He's smiling in the camera.
Relax. But looking at the College World Series real quick. Like I said, Florida gets the winner of TCU and Oral Roberts, and whoever wins that game, they have to beat Florida twice. Florida just needs one win to advance to the finals, and I think you're going to see Jack Caglione take the mound in that matchup. They actually play on Wednesday.
Okay.
They won last night to get 2 days off. I'm going to be honest. I don't know if this is confirmed, but part of me thinks, Sully at the last night's game was at the hotel bar. Yeah, let me go ahead and get a cold one after that one because,
we can confirm nor deny.
We cannot confirm or deny, but any Florida fan pretty much was at that point after the game because let's be honest, that game did scare everybody, not me. I was stoked. I'm just playing. I was worried. I was worried.
I'm in my bed, like, what is happening?
Like, if I see us lose to Oral Roberts in the NCAA tournament for basketball, if I see them lose to them in baseball, I'm going to be sick.
In a similar fashion, where we're leading the whole entire and then blow it.
I was like, no way we blow it like this, right? Like, no way, right?
It was starting straight away. I was like, "Oh God, please, no, not
Yeah,
again."
bro, it hurt.
I was like, no.
But I'm glad we made it through, bro, and we got a heck of a shot to win this thing, bro, and do it. I'm super stoked, but one game at a time. One game at a time.
One game at a time. Just focus on whoever wins this game, whether it's Oral Roberts or TCU. It's going to be a tough matchup regardless. So,
yeah.
I mean, got to bring our best. And like I said, Caglianone's going to be on the mound and at the plate. Just got to get the bats going because they really, after the fifth inning, they really couldn't hit the ball. So, just got to continue to keep the bats going.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
But you don't want the bats to go cold. You never want them to go cold, especially with a team like us, where our bread and butter is knocking the damn ball out the park. You really want to be able to get guys on base any way you possibly can, but make contact on the baseball. Just do whatever you can. Put it in play. Just keep it going.
Yeah, and play off each other. Right.
And with recruiting, like I said, recruiting is fun again. This is what it feels like to feel good about recruiting right now. I got to drink to that. I got to.
My orange soda in there.
I drink all my water.
I got to drink. I mean,
This should mean something to me, man.
It's refreshing, bro. I'm really just
feeling.
It's like you see all this shit on Twitter, like people panic, people say, "Oh, Billy gotta go, fire everybody, staff not gonna close on nobody." Well, look, they just closed on a whole bunch of top flight players in the last 3 days. What y'all gotta say now?
Yeah, and salute. Y'all know I'm not on Twitter as much anymore. I go in there to tweet a little bit or kind of update everybody about the podcast, but I did see a little bit of disrespect going out to Silk about some stuff. I don't know what it was about, but yeah, man, salute to Silk for this big weekend, bro. I know he's kind of
they suspended my guy's regular account, man.
Crazy, man.
Free him, man.
He's got to use the Cush House account, but yeah, free Silk, man, free Silk.
Yeah, man.
Free that man. Free that innocent man. He come a long way from fighting people.
He's back.
Oh man, J Money's back.
Man, what kind of vacation you been on? This has been a while.
Look at that. Our number one fan, J Money, man. How you been, my brother?
J Money.
He went to Vegas and had to stay there until a Will and Carlton situation popped up where he was able to join in on that.
Bro, he was in Bangkok
and get back on.
Relax, Jerry.
No, bro, he's in Bangkok.
Relax. You
Jerry,
put that on Hector, now you put it on J Money.
With this obsession of you sending everybody to Bangkok.
What do you mean by that?
Like what's going on here? What are we doing?
Hey, just watch what's the movie, bro? We were just talking about it. The Hangover. Yeah. Watch The Hangover when they went to Bangkok, bro.
This is wild. This is why this man is sending everybody. I mean, my goodness.
You are a sick man. You know that?
This is nasty work.
Hey, man.
But yeah, free Silk, man. The man got to get his trolls off on the Cush shots. It's funny, though. It is funny. It's funny.
Yeah. Salute, man. Salute.
Yeah. Marcus, Jerry was somewhat he went somewhere with this.
Oh my God. You actually was kind of on the right track there. I ain't gonna lie to you, Gerald.
Wow.
Question.
Wow.
Have y'all seen the Nia Long movie Missing?
Oh, yeah.
Where did they go?
Was it in Mexico?
It was in Mexico.
Well,
yes, it was in Mexico.
Yeah.
In Mexico.
That movie was
insane.
The
movie that made Doka realize it was trying to do things.
Yes, Gerald.
Come to the stage.
All right. I think we're not done yet.
No, we're not.
I think we're not done yet.
No, we're not. Stay tuned.
And look, of course, all this is great, but we gotta win. We gotta win some games. We gotta have some momentum in these games, and close it out. Close it
First
out.
and foremost, just put a good product on tape for these kids to look at and say, okay, I can do something with this. I can build on what we're trying to do here. It's a brick by brick process. Like, it's not going to happen overnight, obviously, but put your best foot forward this year.
Take it serious.
Exactly. And the recruits are going to see the results. They're going to see the work that's being put in. They want to be a part of it, and it's going to take us over the edge.
We gotta beat. I think Tennessee is a game we gotta convert on.
That beat your rivals. Period.
Beat your rivals. Beat Vanderbilt. Beat Vanderbilt.
Make Kentucky wish they ever consider you a rival. That's
we need to kill them. This is the year we have to kill them.
There's no excuse for Kentucky football to have caught up to you like this. None whatsoever.
Yeah. Which we won't get into soon.
Whoa.
Oh.
Really?
Wow. That's interesting.
That's about the baseball team. Yes, that is very true. The top lineup has not hit the ball well at all.
Which is crazy.
It's been the bottom lineup.
You know what? That's the thing about sports, man, especially sport of baseball, man. You gotta pick your brothers up. So
bro, we gotta be positive.
Bro, come on, man.
Relax.
Relax,
man.
Putting it out there, man. We can't be putting that dog. Get all that negative energy out of it. No, we will not be doing that. We got y'all.
Take your wins when you can get them and keep those wins, man. Oh, there it is.
But see, the thing is, man, I think as far as history goes with Napier so far, has he been a guy to lose like a lot of commitments, or he's pretty much kept most of his guys, right?
Also, he kept his guys. The only one he really lost, I think the first one this is the first one, Austin Simmons, really. Rashada.
Yeah.
No, that really
was like late in the cycle though. So
that was late. That was late. The defensive lineman was it
his fault.
Isaiah Nixon or something like that.
They dropped him.
Yeah, that was always happening.
Right. Yeah. I'm pretty confident in the fact that Napier keep this group pretty solid. And if not, he'll find somebody he likes.
Yeah, the guy he usually gets in like June, July-ish. They're pretty tight knit, and they're out actively recruiting for this class. Usually, happens the cycle where you picked up guys. So, I'm confident. I'm sleeping happily, knowing these kids are locked in and committed.
Hey, Xavier's locked in, so.
Sleep like a
Oh wow! Look who's on here. We have got to get these guys back.
Wow, bro! Bro, it's good to see. It's good to see y'all on here, man.
See y'all boys, man.
It has been. We definitely. When the podcast coming back, man?
Yeah, man. What's up, man? What's Talk Turkey, bro? What's going on?
It's missed. The
streets need y'all.
The streets are calling for y'all.
Tim, Juice, wherever y'all at, man. The streets need y'all. They've missed y'all. They need y'all.
We came a long way from that depression show when we were like 30th or 40th in recruiting to being like. So yeah, bro.
Generational sulking on that show, man.
Yeah, we were sick. Just sick, bro.
Yeah, but the streets are calling for y'all.
The bat signal is up, man.
Yeah.
Man, what a great episode tonight.
Yeah. You know what, bro? I realized our shows seem like they go by like a little bit faster whenever we're happy. When we're upset, they feel like they're lasting for hours.
You didn't tell us?
You didn't inform us?
You didn't inform us?
Come on, man.
You think you can do it? Okay, all right.
That's
we didn't even get a bat signal. We didn't even get an alert. We didn't get a call.
Jesus.
You do this to us? No, man, we did not even know y'all was recording. Look, man, I need to
get back
on here and see that episode.
We know what we must do. We know what we must do. Next time y'all are there, we will be there no matter what. You understand us? We will be there no matter what.
Yeah, man. We got to hop on, but we got to do this thing together. That's what we do.
We got the collab again.
Put a date on it, mark it down, circle it, whatever we got to do. We are there.
Yeah, and it's almost that time. You know, we gotta do our predictions. That's the most fun part. Like last year, we had the okay, bet.
So,
Yeah, we gotta get that fired back up too.
Yeah, we got our predictions coming soon, bro. So
media days coming up in a minute, so that's definitely gonna be a good time to touch base.
Monday, June 19th. When this drops, it'll be Tuesday the 20th, June 20th. Hey, SEC media days are next month.
okay, real quick.
You know about this?
Real quick.
Hey, Brute?
Well, you know what? I'll ask y'all another episode. I'll start with it.
Well, yeah, SEC media days are coming up. They're coming up July 17th through the 20th in Nashville this year. They're not in Birmingham or Hoover or Atlanta this year.
I mean, I would put it in Nashville anyway, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, leave Ashanti, Ja Rule, and go elsewhere. That's
Where
all.
would we be without you?
Yeah, Ashanti can stay.
Oh my God.
Respect Jeffrey.
Ashanti can stay because Lord have mercy.
Hey, man.
All right, AV. All right, fam.
Without Nelly, of course, but you know.
But yeah, that's coming up soon. So and with the College World Series going on, that's a dead giveaway right there. Football season is up right around the corner.
We have less than 100 days left until the season starts.
It's that time, man. The mowers are going out. The paint is going to be put on the field. The logos are getting sprayed in. You smell the mow grass. Workouts are going on.
Hey, man. Yes. I'm excited, bro. I'm excited.
Hey, man, look. I don't want to do it. I don't want to lie.
But
hey, what you about to do, bro? What you about to say, man? Chill out with all that.
Cool.
Don't start that.
Now?
I ain't gonna be lying.
Don't start it, bro.
Don't do it.
I'm not gonna be lying.
You'll be fibbing
I'm
then.
gonna say this. We go to Utah and win that game. It ain't gonna be me doing it, but vicious lies are gonna get told.
Yeah, I agree wholeheartedly.
Well, they will be, but you gotta get there. You know, gotta see what happens.
Yeah.
Oh man, what a great
quarterback! Please don't suck.
Oh man, but yeah, let everybody know where they can follow y'all, burner accounts and everything.
Yeah, man. You can follow me on Twitter at jbreezy_ii. You can follow my Instagram at jlamar_ii if you want to see some of my music or whatever, you know, or just my life. And
Jared's
Breezy.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Jared's a rapper now, so yeah.
He going platinum.
Oh my God.
Man, it's gonna be on an Erykah Badu album by December.
Yo, R.I.P. Big Pokey.
He's getting there. He's getting healthier. They showed him working out a couple of days ago, so yeah, he's getting there.
Right.
He should be good to go to start the season.
Good.
Robson, somewhat decent. I'm
somewhat decent, serviceable. Okay.
Serviceable.
It's actually gonna be
Not
pretty good.
awful.
They're actually gonna be pretty good. You gotta remember a couple of the starters did not play in that spring game.
Well, I'll be okay. I'm certain of that. I'm pretty sure, but we never know.
Yeah, they'll get that figured out.
Yeah. But anyways, y'all know me, Marcus Davis 904 on Twitter, Marcus Davis _ on Instagram. I'm getting ready for the season. I'm excited. I got two teams I'm excited to watch for once in my life in football. I'm happy. I can't believe I'm here.
Same here, man. Same here.
And you can follow Marcus's burner account at Jags Edge 1.
Jags Edge 1.
Jags Edge 1. That's his burner account.
Might be. Never know. It's out there somewhere.
I should have never put the idea of this.
Just call him a new burner account name every single week, man. Just keep it coming.
You know,
Thank
I
you,
would
Mike.
love Graham Mertz to have the kind of season that Bo Nix had last year for Oregon. Because other than the Georgia game, Bo Nix did have a great season. We can't even lie. The man was darn near the Heisman discussion. So,
but respectfully, he had a very nice season in Oregon. Like with all due respect to him.
yeah.
As far as that Georgia game goes, I would probably be around those areas. You never know. I do it almost every year. So I may or may not be a happy.
Whoa, time out. You said every year you go, we lose?
No, the first time I went, we won.
I was gonna say if you go every year, we lose. Keep your behind at home.
No, we won the first time I went there. But anyway, like I may or may not be walking out the stadium happy or very, very sad, disappointed. But the world's largest outdoor cocktail party, yes, SEC, the world's largest outdoor cocktail party is named this rivalry, and it will forever be named this rivalry.
Yeah.
I'll go to my grave saying it. It's always a good time. Always come down to Jacksonville. If you're around the area for that game, please come on down there. It's always a good time. Meet with people, get your drink on, get your food on, man, everything.
Oh my God, Rob, PTSD, bro.
Woo-wee.
Jesus.
I never seen some guy who was branded as fast running the piano on his back more than I've seen Xavier Henderson, bro.
That was sickening, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That was nasty.
Yeah, Setting him in the motion every play too in the formation. God Almighty.
And you can follow me on Twitter at AceWade1, on Instagram at Ace_Wade1, ladies. You can follow the podcast account on Twitter at inside_swamp and on Instagram at inside_Florida Athletics. And also, we are officially on TikTok.
Let's go.
I don't understand as much as I cannot stand this app.
Because you're 48, that's why.
First of all, second of all, you keep on messing with me, it's gonna be some problems.
You're not the target.
You can follow us on TikTok at Inside Swamp 1, where we will be dropping some videos.
Inside Swamp 1. We'll be on TikTok. We'll be doing some dances on there. We'll be assembling. We'll be doing some challenges.
Oh my God.
Dancing on TikTok. This is not You Got Served. This is not Stomp the Yard. We will not be doing that.
We're not doing for those things?
We're gonna do some predictions though.
Oh, what's
oh man. Why you had to do that, man? Or Deron?
RP Chris Brown.
Yeah, before we get off of here, yeah.
Oh.
Bro, get out of here.
We'll talk about that off the air.
Yeah, we will talk about that off the air. But y'all make sure y'all follow us on there. With that, wait, I think I had a song of the week this week, don't I?
You do. And you had a good one picked out before we get on here too.
I did, but I don't know if I want to because of the potential.
Oh.
Yeah.
I know you're going with it.
The best dancer. Well, considering the fact that I'm actually on YouTube dancing.
What?
Send them to y'all. I'll show y'all later.
Oh my goodness. Hey man, I can do a good little dance every now and then. I ain't exactly the most, fleet of foot, but I can do something.
It ain't necessarily Stomp the Yard or You Got Served, but I mean, we kind of headed that direction, Just saying.
So you
kind of hard to do it in tuxedos and dress shoes.
Oh, use the Pensacola Little Saints.
Well, none of us got shot, so no, we weren't the little. Well, yeah, we were the Little Saints. But yeah, I'm gonna pick out a song. I am going to go with. Not that. Not that one. You know what? I'm gonna go with a double M. song. So
From Maybach Billy.
Mm-hmm.
I respect it.
I got to go to my Rick Ross bag.
I respect it.
It is a really big bag too. So
Like the man himself.
damn, Marcus.
Oh, bro.
My
Oh my God.
Am I wrong?
I mean, you're not wrong, but dang, did you really have to do that?
I'm just
Jesus.
saying, like,
This man over here throwing shade, stray bullets.
And
God almighty.
It wasn't a bullet. It was just,
that is a shotgun to the chest, is what that is.
Jesus.
it's just a little. It's a note. It was a nice little tie-in. It was the punchline. You served it up, and I spiked it.
I feel like AB's bag is too deep. You don't even know what to pick out.
Once again,
It is deep, but I found it.
like the man himself back in 2006.
The boss, Rick Ross featuring T-Pain.
Boast.
That's what I'm
Bro, you shoot, man. You could did shot it low. They know who Napier is now. But you know what I'm saying. That's
Or should I do the remix of that?
they know,
Yeah.
bro. Why
It's-
not?
Consider who's on there.
Oh, also, friendly reminder: Shawty Lowe did this first, not Plies.
He did.
Also, Plies.
He's on that remix.
Hey, Plies, you're a hater, bro.
Hey, yeah, hey, man, what's wrong with you, bro?
Color money.
Don't maybe call your mom and tell you got them gold teeth back in your mouth again.
Oh my
Don't
God.
man.
All right, bro, you gotta relax.
No
Come on,
shit.
come on, Plies. Chill out, man.
Like chill, man. He actually is on that Day No remix though.
Of course he is.
That's fine.
So yeah, I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna change up. I'll do the other one. I'll do the other one later at a later date. I'm gonna go with the Day No remix. Shouting Low, Ludacris, Young Jeezy, or Jeezy, I should say.
Mr. $2 a day himself.
Such a lie.
But on there, and also, you can't have a remix like this without Wayne on it.
Oh, fact.
Especially back in that time period.
Yeah, he killed everything. Ooh, Lord.
Ooh.
With that being said, this has been another great episode of the Swamp Inside Florida Athletics. We're going to leave you as we always do. Go Gators. God bless. Stay safe out there. Take care of your loved ones. Tell them that you love them every day. Hold on to them.
Absolutely.
Take care of your mentals. Take care of your chicken. Marcus, get prepared for this. Wear your mask. Stay safe. Wear your mask. Wash your hands. Marcus.
With soap and water and a washcloth, a loofah, whatever you got. Also warm water, preferably. Wash your fucking ass. And most importantly, wear this. See this right here? It's called deodorant. Antiperspirant. AKA the thing that make the stink under your pits go away. Use it.
Lord. Oh, and they did coordinate. Just put it in the chat. But yeah. What Marcus said. Wash your nasty.
Please.
And wear shoes to the movie theater.
And y'all, if you're feeling sick, just stay far away from everybody, man.
Yeah. Please do that.
God.
You be stink. You be snotty.
I ain't trying to see COVID-38 in my lifetime.
You ain't lying.
Like, bro, when the last time we had a COVID thing? I was like, it just disappeared.
Hey, don't jinx it. We vibing.
Not no wood. But y'all be safe out there. Y'all have a good night. God bless y'all. We're gonna see y'all next week.
Yes, sir.
Peace.